Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I haven't had time to take any notes, but I thought I present some ideas, as I usually do here, about the spiritual ascension path. Of course, all those ideas are just a perspective. They're just a little tiny minuscule idea to inspire you to continue to cultivate it within yourself. It's only just a very detail of something that you cannot describe anything. You could speak about the light for hundreds of years and not cover the subject. So I want to talk about the sacred fire, the sacred flame. For we are a sacred flame. We are this. It is the essence of our soul. The light is the essence of the soul, and so the soul is. The light and the soul is neither material nor spiritual. It is a bridge between the realm of matter and the realm of spirit. It is morantiel. It's a plane that bridge between the material and the spiritual. And the light is information. The light is all that is, in essence. It is the matter that turns into. It is the light that turns into matter, slow down its frequency to take on a form in order to create that experience. For the sacred fire, the sacred essence, I'm going to talk about today, they're actually plainly manifested in the sixth dimension. For they go, of course, all the way up, but they're maintained in the sixth dimension, and they start to manifest on the upper level of the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension being the realm of dream, of possibility, of emotion, and so this fourth dimension, it's like they start to activate. First, we activate it through our intention. We have the intention to call on, to invoke those sacred. Each flame is an intelligence as well. It has its own intelligence, and then when the third eye open, we're starting to visualize it. For this white flame of the Creator couldn't be integrated within a physical material vehicle, so it's been refracted in 7 rays, the 7 rays of our chakras, and there is 5 higher rays. But there are many other colors that can be integrated. And when we move into the 6th dimension, we're discovering new colors and new sounds. So I really love that dimension. I was exposed to it long time ago, decades ago, and it blew my mind the first time to see those new colors. They're so bright and so wonderful, and it's like ooh. But and we're connected to all this. So what we seek to do is to at first to integrate the blue fire of the Father Creator, the divine will, and for that you can call on the Archangel Michael. He will assist you in anchoring this blue fire of integrity and love and power. Then the pink fire of love, which is the receptive of unconditional love, the great mother, called Mother Akasha, or Mother Sophia, or Mother Nebadonia, as we want to call it, the great divine mother of our universe, to assist you. And then the yellow fire of wisdom. For my ascension is my main frequency is a white fire essence that is tinted with yellow light, and so I work very much within this frequency. This is what I seek to integrate. So we want to balance out the divine power, divine love, and divine wisdom. Those are the 3 frames we need. Once we master that, we can move on to the next level. For we can also work through the emerald ray of healing, the Colombia Archangel Raphael or Mother Mary, or there are many beings. For each chakra is a universe. It's like it's been held in frequency by 2 ascended masters. We call them Shohans. Then there is archangels that are holding those frequencies, and then there is Elohim that are holding them, that are also supervising each of the sacred rays. So we want to harmonize our chakras. We also want to work with the 7 ray, the violet fire of transformation and transmutation. It is good to continue to focalize your thought on top of your head, the crown, so that eventually the door to the sky is open and your consciousness can be more free to travel through the many layers, the upper realm. And this fire of transmutation is very powerful. It is the combination of the divine will of the Father and the divine love of the Mother that blend it and become the sacred fire of transmutation. So eventually you can utilize those to any ray. There is the ruby ray, there is the golden white light of the Christ. There is all kinds of, in the 6th dimension, there are flame within flame within flame, colors within colors within colors. Like the dragon community, there is ascended dragon that are holding those frequencies as well as many others. But so we want to learn to utilize those to call on those flames so they can work within us, as well as the violet fire is really good to send to people when they're agitated or whatever. You send them a little bit of violet fire from your heart, and then you will assist them in transmuting this energy. You can also send pink love, pink fire essence into their heart. That will do. You don't have to know, but they will feel it. It will do. It is like communicating to their inner, to the God self, to their awakening this pure divine unconditional love. It is a standard greeting in the upper planes. Rather than speaking words, we just send pink light in the heart of each other when we meet. So it's just a standard greeting. And so we have to learn to become, eventually we'll have to master all the rays, but one of them will be dominant within our frequency, and we'll ask to serve within that ray frequency. For it is the Creator that knows all that, and the Creator is the supreme minister of all life, and so just continue to cultivate your connection. For it is in a sense, the soul is made of light. It is our essence, this sacred fire essence. Like Heraclitus, the great philosopher, used to say, life is like a sacred flame. It's like every day the flame shows you something else. The flame doesn't stay still. It is always changing and growing and evolving. So just work with the present moment in the now. I also wanted to say about interdimensional travel, for it is we are multi-dimensional beings, but we need to reconnect to those parts of our consciousness. Yesterday I did an initiation. We were 5 people who went to the inner earth. We did 2 trips, one into the inner earth. Personally, I reconnected to Adama. I had communication the day before with him. But I just confirmed that there's so much has been worked. The work has been done that the inner population of Agartha, the inner world, will soon be able to reconnect to the outer population. So it's like some work has been done, and the reconnection is coming very close. And then we did a trip to Venus. Everybody's getting, when you go to this dimension, everybody's getting what they need when we do those trips. But we can only do it physically. We cannot do it by internet or something. It is to create those vehicles. It's way too complicated. So we gather together, we leave our bodies behind, and we project our consciousness together into a higher sphere. But it's like every time we go into one place, we get a different experience. Everybody's getting different. If you go in vacation, you've been in vacation in a place for like 10 years, but every time you go, you're going to have different experiences. Personally, when we went to Venus, I shared that. It was like, I had a vision, very strange vision. I saw myself in a tuxedo. So it's like, why? But then I later realized because I was called to travel. I went into Saturn, this beautiful planet. Saturn is very important because it holds the key to time. It is the timekeeper, and it is the Lord of Karma. So I could see the inner workings of Saturn. I didn't go into the planet, but from orbit I could see that. It was quite interesting. And then I went to visit my master guide on Chiron. Then I had some very personal experiences there. And then I was sent into the sun to connect with RA. This is RA collective. It's a collective consciousness, solar consciousness that had many plans in the earth and still overseeing the program. But and then I returned to Venus because my friends were there, and so I. And then I saw there was this wearing a tuxedo is because I was called to do a concert. I never thought that I knew I was going to have to at some point to sing on stage, but I never thought I'd do it in like the crooner stage and with a tuxedo. But that was just, and then so I thought I was called to do a concert on Venus because I was there. It's like maybe there is like they want to hear some Earth music, and so I was coming. But then I realized that there was a big orchestra of people that were humans wearing tuxedos. So I said, well, it's probably maybe something that it's not on Venus, maybe it's on the Earth. And so it's like Spirit said, you will see. So it's like, it was just kind of interesting. Many things happen during those voyages. There's like all kinds of things. And if you want to connect to the best way to start practicing by yourself, because this is much easier when you group to traverse together or through short form vehicle. But you can already practice that by knowing that you have a pyramid of crystal in the 5th dimension. above your head, and you learn to go there regularly. This crystal pyramid is a place where you could commune and communicate your creator, your guides, the angels, the archangel, the ascended master. There is no interference. It's on the upper planes of the fifth dimension, and there is absolutely no interference from any astral being. So just learn to go there regularly, and this crystal pyramid will manifest through your third eye more and more and more. And there is so much work that you let yourself be guided, but use your imagination as well. For if we don't call on through our imagination, we cannot imagine the higher realm, but through our intention, we create something in the imagination, and then spirit match it with the reality of the upper planes. So, because if we don't seek the things of the spiritual realm, they're not going to come down. If we don't, it has to come from us, and we are the creator. So we have to, through our intention, we need to do that. And so just continue to cultivate. It's a great exercise to learn to go, and then when you return, you will practice the infinity breath. Just imagine eight numbers everywhere in all your cells, in all your chakras, makes the breath flow in your aura. Well, there is all kinds of techniques and tools that will be given to everybody, and those are like archangelic teachings and so on. So just so to practice those interdimensional travel, to know that you already have this world pyramid, and you can draw on light from the cities of light in the higher planes to bring light into your crystal pyramid, and they connect it to world's pyramid and world server pyramids, and there's higher pyramids. They're like these networks of crystalline pyramids. And so just learn to cultivate this connection, and just flow with the flow. For there is so much more that will be unfolding when we achieve the mastery of any one level. Then we're ready to open to a next level. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I finished with a song that really went through my head. I sang it the other day, but it's been so present in my head this morning when I woke up, and all morning, that I feel if I sing it, I'm gonna have it's gonna subside. So just make also this connection to spirit. I wanted to discuss the idea that we have the voice of the ego and the voice of the soul, but we don't always differentiate. God speaks with everybody every day, so people do not believe that voice. They have a tendency to, because the ego always wants to be right and wants to hold on to certain beliefs, and so the soul and the spirit is getting silent, more and more subdued. So just allow this voice. Trust that if the voice that speaks for your highest good, that shows you something that is far beyond your beliefs. Sometimes just trust that and clear up this mirror of life. No, there is God within every being and within yourself. So the God outside of you can talk to the God inside of you, and just make that mirror very clear. And just for the intention of working for the highest good of all, or may the will of God be done. You align with all of the company of heaven and all of the higher force of the universe, just with this intention to always seek that. And to just do not doubt the whisper of the spirit, the information, the guidance that you receive, and stop saying I'm not receiving the guidance. I'm not, because when you ask, we will receive. It's just the ego just will try to make you believe that what the soul is saying is not real, and the ego is real, when it's actually the opposite that is true. It is not the fault of the ego. It's just a construct. It was created like that for evolution purposes. So I'm going to finish with this song. It's called "The Man Who Sold the World." We passed upon the stairs, we spoke of what and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as a surprise. I spoke into his eyes, I thought you died alone, a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Dum 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 dum. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. For years and years I roamed. I gaze a gazeless there. We walked a million years. I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Dum 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 dum. So let us get ready for whatever we've been asking for will be coming to us, and everything is accelerated. This law of the circle is going to make time shrink, where the cause and the effect are going to become very close. So clear up your mind, remove all the fear, the doubts, the worry, as much as possible. Go general. Whenever there is a fear, a doubt, or worry, just go general. Just do not put details into the problems. So it's like but when a vision is positive, then enrich it with details. It informs the universe of what you really want, and then the universe will find a way to bring it to you in a magic. Ask that life is magic, become magical and unexpected blessings every day. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.